It's impossible, because the throat of the whale is too narrow. The whale survives on plankton. It's impossible for a whale to swallow a human.
But miss, Jonah was swallowed by a whale, miss. It says in the Bible, miss.
Well, that might be wrong, I'm sorry, because it's impossible for a whale to swallow a human.
But miss, it says in the Bible, man. It says in the Bible, Jonah was swallowed by a whale. And when I go to heaven, I'm going to ask Jonah.
Well, what if Jonah went to hell?
Well, you can ask him then, miss. You know.
I was brought up in the West Wales town of Carmarthen. It's a market town. My parents... Oh, really? Excellent. Well, my parents, I'm lucky I still have mum and dad, and they very much so have them, actually. Good gosh, they still live in Carmarthen, and my father, you see, being Irish descent, and my mother Welsh, I'm a paddy taff, really. Yeah, and I was brought up in a Roman Catholic school. That's what my education was. And Sister Mary Andrew was our teacher, our sports teacher. We even won the five-a-side. Yeah. So this is a story that, when I was saying that joke, I remember a true story, and it goes like this. I always remember it St. Mary's Roman Catholic School in Carmarthen. Catholic, right? In the hall there, on those big tables, and all the nuns were watching us, you know, it was very strict, you see. There was a big bowl of apples, and next to the apples was a sign that said, "Take only one, God is watching." So all us poor kids were picking up the apples and showing God, we've only got the one, look. At the end of the table there was a big bowl of chocolate biscuits with a sign that read, "Take as many as you want, God's watching the apples." Just a bit of fun, isn't it? Just a bit of fun. No, I was very lucky. I had a good upbringing. Absolutely, the mum and dad, they're just absolutely wonderful people. My dad still sits in the same chair every night, you know. He sits there with all the remote controls, you know. He's in charge of all the remote controls. And sometimes he points the remote control at my mother and goes, "Cup of tea, please, darling." And quite recently, they got burgled. I know. It's funny because they didn't actually steal anything. All they took was the remote control. And every night they drive past the house changing the channels. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to bring back to the stage. The two microphones so far apart can only tell us that we have our two lovely ladies, Hazel and Liz, who are going to perform and give their farewell show to you. These two girls, ladies and gentlemen, are absolutely beautiful through and through. We've made great friends, and they have played with some of the finest orchestras in the world, ladies and gentlemen, they truly have. Would you please welcome back to the stage the two ladies that are Electra